What's happening, YouTube? So this is gonna be my Mount Rushmore of black female vocal groups, and I don't think I've done it, but I think I will now. As you know, most of June I'm gonna be doing about because June is Black Music Month, so I'm gonna take part in probably having themes or certain things. So this is what certain things you're gonna see during the course of the month that I'll be doing. Not exclusively everything about it, but gonna be acknowledging it. Um, my four off the top of the dome that I would say are the Supremes, the Emotions, the Pointer Sisters, and I would say In Vogue, the four female vocal groups that I would hold if I had to start right now. That, all due respect to LaBelle, the Shirelles, I would say Martha Reeves and the Vandals, who that's very hard not to. There's a line, but I have to mention these particular four because they've versatility, impact, and they're, the different female vocal groups I've liked. Mary Jane Girls get a lot of strong nod. SWV gets a nod. TLC gets a strong nod, But I had to think of four. The Supremes, because it's always going to be number one. Supremes is like the Temptations for me. There might be other female vocal groups that I might listen to, but them songs, that impact, you can't even front. They are the goats of the, as far as I'm concerned, they're the standards. And Donna Ross front influence ballad, Mary Wilson, you gotta give it up. That name, and the drip and the music and the howling, Doja howling, the pen game, etc. You can't even fake the funk on that. There is no other that is going to touch them, as far as I'm concerned. To me, they are the greatest female vocal singing group. They're standards. Not the singing, but the songs. And when I say the totality, the whole totality. Now I get to the Emotions. I love them with Isaac Hayes on Stax Records. Those collaborations were great. Isaac Hayes, they reported there was some great stuff they did. And of course, when they went and worked with Maurice White and Al McKay and them and Earth, Wind and Fire, love the harmonies they did with that. The vocals they're my favorite female vocal group as far as because I can listen to the Emotions to this day. Them Hutchinson sisters ain't no joke. Love it. And that tone, still the standards for me. Still my, that's the standard as far as I'm concerned with that. And I forgot to mention that, I give a shout out, a nod to Sister Sledge, even though they had a couple monster songs. So there was female groups. There's a lot that I like. But anyway, the next one though, the third one, is the Pointer Sisters. Versatility, not so much the 80s stuff, even though there some of it was okay, but it was that 70s stuff when, I think a Can. Before Beyonce, Cowboy Carter, and right around Donna Summer did it, they landed and hit big on the country charts, which was a big deal for black artists to do, which, that's a whole nother story, another video. But the Pointer Sisters' versatility, uh, they showcased it. Musical, incredible, really underappreciated because if you listen to uh, their music, they had elements of a whole lot of styles that were bumping and um, definitely always dug their groove. Now I thought they were bad. So pointers. And last but not least, En Vogue, who was kind of like with the vocal harmony, modernized New Jack Swing, New Jill Swing, but New Jack and everything, and were able to, set a precedent. I always said they were like the female version of Boys to Men. Uh, Dug their harmonies, dug what they did. So there are female vocal groups that I like. Those are the four that come to mind. There's others that I like a lot. But if I had to pick four off the top, the Supremes, the Emotions, the Pointer Sisters, and En Vogue, I think from different eras and versatility is what I was coming by. But there's a lot to choose from. But let me know what you think about my four. Who are your four all-time favorite uh, R&B of vocal groups? Let me know, female. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like. Hit the membership. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Stay woke. Stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.